So today EKU is here to kind of rally with the rest of our public and private universities to come together and just rally for higher education. You know, we can sit across from our legislators and talk about EKU all day, but really today we're just here to emphasize higher education as a whole in the future of us as productive members of society in Kentucky. So really just coming together, saying invest in us, invest in our education, it's going to pay off for you guys in the long run.
As lead organizer of the rally, I'm so proud to welcome you to the 2020 Rally for Higher Education, where we have gathered to tell the General Assembly to fund our future. When I set out to plan the rally with my colleagues, I knew that I wanted the whole of higher education in Kentucky to be represented. When public, private, and community and technical students speak with a unified voice, we can move mountains. We have all experienced the ill effects of a decade of austerity. We experience it in high tuition. We experience it in large class sizes. We experience it in fewer professors. We experience it in the lack of services and the cutting of programs. It's time for us to stand together and say clearly that higher education matters.
We know that we must build a better Kentucky, and we know the way to do it is to fund our future. And what does that future look like? The Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education says that Kentuckians who earn a college certificate or degree make hundreds of thousands of dollars more than those who don't, earning over $1 million by the time they retire. This is why we must fund our future. Those same degree and certificate holders go on in total to contribute billions of dollars of economic activity and state revenues at the state and local level for taxes. This is why we must fund our future. When state government fully commits to a budget that prioritizes higher education, Kentuckians will be less likely to be on Medicaid and more likely to be medical doctors. This is why we must fund our future.
Demand our legislators to actually do something, rather than just listen. Since 2007, they have decreased funding for higher education by 36%, from funding $9,300 a student to $5,900. These cuts are deep, and they're happening every single year. Words are not enough to heal the cuts and the wounds that we feel. And every single year, we find ourselves here in our state capital, sharing our stories, the challenges we have faced as a result of these cuts. But how much change do we see?
There's no better way to invest in our future than to fund higher education. We have big challenges all across Kentucky. Everyone knows that our pension system is a mess, that our transportation and infrastructure systems are crumbling, and our jails are overcrowded. But we also know that the way to solve these challenges long term is to get more skilled, high quality people into the workforce, and those people need to be homegrown. And those people can get a higher education degree if we fund it, because then it's affordable and it can be successful. So that, I think, is what we can do long term to help Kentucky.
If it were not for these programs and scholarships, I would have not only missed out on an education, but a lifetime of opportunities. And you know, that's really our problem. Too many Kentuckians are missing out on the opportunity to attend college due to difficult financial times of our state budget. Yet, you know, Albert Einstein said, in the middle of difficulty lies the opportunity. In the middle of difficulty lies the opportunity. And I believe our state has the opportunity to grow and prosper if and only if we seize the opportunity by investing in our future. Today's expense is tomorrow's game. And by allocating more funds towards education during this year's General Assembly, in return means Kentuckians will experience great success and prosperity for years and years to come.
It would be unfortunate if others, like me, were turned down from higher education due to financial barriers. We can create a better future for Kentucky. A future where more people have access to higher education. A future where more Kentuckians are less reliant on benefit programs and financially independent. A future with an educated and skilled workforce that contributes to a thriving economy. Institutions that produce successful students should be funded. And the performance-based funding model is ineffective if it's not properly funded. It is my hope that today my message is heard and that it will be decided that Kentuckians and the next generation are worth investing in. Thank you.